If they hit 500K right now, sleep outside.
500K right now, we will sleep outside.
Water beds, nigga.
See, niggas not even doing shit no more. They just looking at the screen, seeing how many subs is coming through. All right, my nigga, you could at least try and act like you know what I'm saying? You doing this shit for the love of the game. But I feel you though, again. He's like, yo, bro, if these niggas hit this shit right now, that's crazy. Fucking salivating at the mouth, looking at the numbers. Like, all right, my boy, what's next, bro?
I gave y'all 10 minutes for subs.
Like, damn, y'all hear his voice? Bro, he sounds so like sad, bro, like so desperate. Damn, Kai. Cenat's Mafiathon 3 isn't living up to expectations. I wonder why. I truly have no idea, you know. I know he wants to aim to get 1 million subscribers by the end of this month. It looks like he's well on his way. He's got like 600K subs from this current moment in time. Probably more by now, but I think as of the 21st, I think it is today, he has, you know what I'm saying? He is, I ain't gonna lie, he is a little behind, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I had to face the facts, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get straight to the video and see what it's talking about, why he isn't living up to expectations with his Mafiathon 3. Let's get straight to it. Indeed.
I ain't gonna lie, the Mafiathon thing that Kai doing right now, that's boring as and y'all be saying DDG is boring. DDG is not boring. Kai is boring as
Mafiathon 3 is not giving what I needed to give. Like, I don't want to watch Kai be a celebrity. I want to watch Kai be Kai.
I'm going to be honest. I feel like the reason Mafiathon or Kai's Cenat little stream is not going off how it should is because streaming is becoming oversaturated. And it's...
See, I appreciate that this woman right here is giving, like, legitimate constructive criticism. That first nigga was just hating. Let's keep it a buck, bro. He said, Kai shit not boring, my nigga. I mean, Kai shit boring, my nigga. DDG shit not boring. Kai shit boring. And then that was the whole viz, like, damn, nigga, can he have his dick back? Like, goddamn, my nigga. You ain't even get him no advice. Like, you just glazed the nigga. You wrote his shit with no license for no reason. Golly.
Like, it's not entertaining no more. That's why I don't watch no streamers, because it's like, why would I sit there on my phone or TV or whatever watching a regular person, regular human being for 24 hours?
For the most part, you can tell who's the genuine guest, like Marlon, Ray J, etc. But for the rest of them, no. They all up there trying to promote what they got going on, bro. Kai, get the guests out of here. They're trying to promote.
Cenat is looking to do the impossible in this year's version of Mafiathon, his take on what a subathon is. And on the way, people have been very critical
this nigga really
of Mafiathon. He
really up in the game though, bro. He has fire in his hand.
Take on what a subathon.
And he's just floating over a pool for some reason. From balloons, my nigga. Like, niggas can't sit back and just, you know what I'm saying, like, react to vids no more. Like, goddamn, bruh. That's fucked up. Shout out Kai, bro, but he making that ceiling. He making it way higher for us niggas, bro. But I'm gonna keep doing me regardless. Best believe that. It's just crazy. Why is my nigga? Why do I turn the stream on and you floating in the air, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Way people have been very critical about the stuff that's being placed onto screen for them to view. Now, there's a growing sentiment that the streaming bubble is going to burst. We've covered it on this channel before, and that does mean that Cenat may be susceptible to some of the same things that we claimed other streamers are going through in 2025. There's conversations about lack of energy from the Clover Boys, that the celebrities are on the stream and they aren't doing a darn thing, that begging for subs is not necessarily the route to go, and that overall there's just a general fatigue of these big overproduced streams.
I've seen no good clips of the Mafiathon. And it's actually, like, I've seen maybe like the Jonas Brothers, cool, Marlon Wayne, cool, but like other clips, it's just straight chaos, straight yelling at each other, straight crashing out, Kai being upset about the outcome of everything. Like, I just keep seeing little clips of like crash outs, them just yelling at each other for no reason, Kai being upset, aggravated, and his energy is just not the same as the other Mafiathons. Like, his energy is just getting like, wrap this shit up right now.
Let's take a look at some of the people.
That's cause he set the bar too high. He said, I need to get 1 million subs. That's never before been done, I don't think, you know? So that's in the back of his head every single second of that stream, bro. He can't even enjoy it because he living in his head. He like, bro, I gotta get to there. I gotta get to that point, bro. You feel me? That angle, I can't even live in the present type of thing. It makes sense, but he low-key set himself up for failure. But he ain't do it on purpose. He like, I just got a goal I want to reach. But just the formula behind this whole thing, it was just doomed for my boy to be stressed the whole time.
people's complaints and see if we can find out if Mafiathon 3 is a failure and if this is an indication as to what is going on in the WL black side of streaming going forward into the future. I think one of the main problems that people are having in this conversation is that they were so ramped up off of the high of Kai's past streams, and they're using that as a comparison tool for what's to come into the future. I'm a numbers man, and when I pull up the charts, it seems as though Kai is either on pace or even outpacing his past streams over the last few years, like comparing it to Mafiathon 2. So if the numbers are there, it has to be something greater. Maybe it's a quality problem. Maybe that's what people are saying.
Now, I don't be in your streams 24/7. Nowhere do I really even be in them bitches. I just be seeing clips, but everybody saying your shit look the same because of the clips. Kai Cenat mad at Reggie. Rakai did something crazy. It's the same shit over and over.
When it comes to the quality of the stream, there's been an ongoing conversation about who Kai has featured on his streams. There's two separate paths to go into this conversation. One, there is a guest issue. Everybody's starting to understand that Kai Cenat is a big name, big face in all of social media, all of mainstream media, all of these communities. And to be honest with you, he is a perfect place and space for you to get an ad off, whether it's music, whether it's a movie that you're working on, whatever production or project that you have going on. It is a great place for you to go to, get a lot of views, and ultimately promote your brand. But that kind of takes away from what people thought was the genuineness of the guest.
This Mafiathon ain't really hitting. It feels like the last Mafiathon, but a remix.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy like how Kai Cenat became like a Jimmy Fallon, bro. Ain't that insane?
The first one, yeah, they had celebrities come in, but now it feels like everybody's coming in for like a promo run. Like it's people that like, they come and then they drop something like right when they show up. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand people got things to sell, but it feels like they're coming on Kai's stream to literally just sell something. And that's kind of alarming to me. I'm not jacking it. It feels like they're just using it.
Now, Kai has become the person that you kind of have to come and sit down with if you want to enter the streaming world, if you kind of want to get lit, if you want people to see your face, if you got a project going on. And I feel like it's kind of translating, especially because a lot of the people that are showing up are only there for maybe 30 to 45 minutes at a time.
Now, there are times in which the blend...
Yeah, that's crazy. If it was a whole day of the stream with the guest, I would be like, okay, that's cool. But it's just like, hey, bro, we on the schedule, man. 30 minutes, we vibe for a little bit, we talk, you get a chest of motivation, and then you're gone. Because I've been seeing them clips where everybody get a little motivational joint, you know what I'm saying? At least the streamers, I don't know if the celebrities do it too. I think they do. Those is cool, you know what I'm saying? When I see them clips, I'm like, damn, them niggas talking. You feel me? But if it's really only 30 minutes, I guess it's like, oh yeah, it's so clearly clear that my boy, he trying to get something out of this, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get that agenda going, get them numbers numbering, you know what I'm saying?
Can be made and it actually fit pretty well. Like when Marlon Wayans came on, it was a very funny and interactive moment, one that I think a lot of people like the clips from. But he was also putting out some sort of project. It kind of made sense. He had a project, he's funny, they had a genuine blend and bond, and it went together. Then there seems to be sometimes where there's a random celebrity that comes on and really they just have no purpose to be in there, but Kai just genuinely finds them funny, or the space is kind of funny, kind of like Ray J or whatever. And this is very foundational for streaming and content creation. Content creation and streaming and YouTube videos, Instagram, all that stuff is supposed to be this genuine and authentic conversation between people. You know, it almost feels like there's this community going on, that parasocial effect. It doesn't seem like this overproduced, pay to win type of program like major network news, television shows, etc., etc. So I think a lot of people have problems when fourth walls are being broken down, or when it lacks a little bit of authenticity in that regard, like when you go on the Jennifer Hudson show or whatever the case may be. Now, I get why somebody would do it, but it takes away from, you know, being in a room, taking the hot chip challenge, and I feel like I'm connecting with you because you're doing it too. I think another big problem that people are observing is not just the celebrities that are on the stream, but his friend group that is on the stream. I saw a note about there being a lack of A&P, which I understand that they have a lot of stuff going on. That's one of his groups, but he does have the Clover Boys. But, and we've covered it before, this iteration of the Clover Boys seems a little bit different.
It's a little crazy that whole thing just got swept under the rug, right? With the bull Dez, he was throwing slurs. Rakai was trolling him. You feel me? They was crashing out because they couldn't smoke. All them things, bro, they really kind of just got swept under the rug. My boy Talil, his fingers, you know what I'm saying? They kind of got dislocated from the explosion or whatever that was. Man, it just seemed like these things keep going, bro. Like going wrong, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy. But Kai just keep going. He like, hey, bro, we'll talk about it at the end of the month when I get my meal, boy. But just know y'all niggas in trouble. But I forgot that happened almost. Nobody's talking about these things anymore. Like, it's crazy.
I don't know. It's just a lot going on.
90% of the time, it feels like Kai's babysitting his friends, little odd. Group of people, but they all can't get their act together. Somebody's either fighting, somebody's crashing out, somebody's beefing.
I feel like at this point, Kai should just like kick them out, because you spoke to Ray how many times? Everybody else want to sleep, everybody else want to get high. Reggie got a health issue. Just send them all home.
Now, I've covered the Clover Boys before in a previous video, and there's been a couple incidents that have definitely had people scratching their head. You know, the fight that they went on with the whole Dez
That was literally
situation.
I was literally just scratching my head. That was pretty funny right there.
Where Dez literally dropped a slur, almost getting Kai Cenat clapped off of the platform, and their sudden addiction to weed that's just taking over their whole lives. But now today there's a new thing. There's a lack of energy in the vicinity that the Clover Boys are in, and it's even being noticed by Kai Cenat himself.
If you don't want to do it, Ray, if you dead ass don't want to do it and you don't want to, and you want to sleep, then go sleep. I'm gonna go find somebody else. I'm gonna just find people that want to do it. That's what I'm gonna do. If that's what you want, if you want to do, if you want to sleep, because that's how you moving. You feel me? And I'm not gonna take no hard feelings. But if that's what you want to do, that can be it.
Only thing wrong with Kai's Mafiathon 3 is the fact that,
I mean, that is kind of a lot to expect from your friends. But if they said they're gonna do it, cool. You know what I'm saying? But bro, a month straight of streaming, my nigga, that is tough. You know, because they can look at it as, man, I'm being on his stream 24/7. I'm ready to go crazy just being on Kai Cenat stream all this time. I'm finna get lit off, you know what I'm saying, by what's it called? On the side, I don't know, like a lot of his audience, it kind of like the residual, you know what I'm saying, audience, they leak down to me and now they know my name type of thing. And that's cool. And it's very good for you to be able to realize that as a potential benefit that you would gain from being on his stream all the time. But it's like, bro, I'm tired, my nigga. I'm tired. I'm trying to go to bed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chill, not be entertaining all the time. That's what Ray was on. He was just eating. He like, all right, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My nigga just chilling, bro. And it's like, hey, man, that is what he signed up for. I don't know what the conversation was like if he signed a whole contract talking about, I will be on Mafiathon 3 until this shit over. And then he wrote his name down on that joint. If that was the case, all right, cool. You locked in. But if Kai was just like, hey, bro, you trying to come on the stream? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's going to be all month. So get ready. And then Ray's like, yeah. But now he's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool. You can't fault him for that. But just saying that on the stream, like you could have pulled bro to the side and said that. But doing it on the stream, it's like, hey, come on, bro. I don't know about that.
everybody is,
Because that just really make it look like, you know what I'm saying, like you care more about this stream than your niggas. But hey, man, who knows?
not like engaged. But I just feel like throughout the whole thing, you feel me, with Mafiathon 2, everybody did everything. So like with every segment, everybody was there. I feel like this one, like obviously Reggie's sick, and I guess other people get sleepy, but like when
see, bro, the fact that niggas is keeping up with this shit so I don't know what adjective I wanted to use, but so closely, right? The fact that people are paying attention this closely to it, he's like, yeah, Reggie's sick, obviously. I'm like, damn, I didn't know bro was sick. I'm out of touch, bro. It's crazy. I don't know. Cause I don't tune into Twitch streams like that no more. I just watch straight YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that niggas is really updated on the stream, this whole thing, bro, it's kind of like, hey, y'all dedicated, man. You feel me? I mean, you got to be dedicated to make hate videos and shit. This nigga not hating. That first nigga, I'm going to keep going back to him. He was just glazing. Like, yeah, Kai shit ass, not DDG, Kai shit. It's like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get off the dick.
celebrities come, nobody be there. Like,
Man, get on your purpose, my nigga. You watching that stream too close, my boy.
This one can be chalked up to internal issues. Now, I definitely can't solve this, and this is ultimately a very, very big commitment. But everybody should know what's at stake here. I mentioned it in the Clover Boys videos, but a lot of their revenue is still tied to Kai Cenat. So if you do have to put up with this for 30 days, albeit an extremely hard task, I think it goes very much under the radar how hard this is. This is an extremely hard task, but you do have to perform. Otherwise, I don't know, being expelled from this type of community is not very forgiving, to be quite honest with you. We've seen streamers fall off because they did not take things seriously at the time, and it ultimately backfired on them in the long run. Now, one of the elephants in the room to be addressed, and y'all probably might not like my opinion on this, but this conversation about Kai Cenat having Mafiathon 3 really be BEGATHON 3.
I ain't gonna lie, we can literally go for 500,000 right now. Steals and deals. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
My nigga stressed, bruh. Even seeing that number go up as quick as it's going, he's like, hey, my nigga, that shit not fast enough for me, man. Hey, man, I need $1 million right now, nigga.
If they hit 500K right now, sleep outside?
500K right now. We also lost
water beds, nigga.
See, niggas not even doing shit no more. They just looking at the screen, seeing how many subs is coming through. It's like, all right, my nigga, you could at least try and act like you know what I'm saying? You doing this shit for the love of the game. But I feel you though, again. He's like, yo, bro, if these niggas hit this shit right now, that's crazy. Fucking salivating at the mouth, looking at the number. It's like, all right, my boy, what's next, bro?
500K. Oh my God, water beds. Water beds.
Bro, Kai is fuck. Yo, just wrap up this subathon now, bro. Nah. He's getting desperate, bro. He's getting desperate. He knows this is the worst subathon.
But it's crazy because I feel like anybody else in his situation would probably do the same thing. It's easy to talk from our perspectives, me and this nigga from our gaming chair with our headsets on and shit, reacting. It's easy to say what we're saying, but if we were in his position, bro, if we were just like, I don't know, thrown into his spot and they said, all right, my nigga, you gotta get a meal by the end of the month, right? We would probably do the same thing. So I'm not even going like clown bro too hard because, hey man, if I was in his shoes, I might be doing the same thing, if not worse.
Ever. I ain't gonna lie, the first subathon, that shit hit different. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Kai, bro, wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up, bro. This is just a begathon at this point, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
Now, I generally don't like this sentiment, and I investigated where it all originated from. At a certain point in time in the Mafiathon, the timer started to dwindle low. Now, that's something that I've never seen before, and it can also be seen as an indictment as to what's going on with Cenat and the whole Mafiathon experiment this go around. Like, normally, I've never seen a streamer's timer go low and they had to cancel it, but in order to continue for the stream to go on, Cenat had to pull in some tactics, you know, some
the
big
power hour
tactics in order to get the ball rolling.
I'm matching subs right now. I owe y'all 1,500 out of what? 6,000.
Wow, he's paying himself his own subs. Okay, I see the method he's going for because the money is just gonna go back to him. But I think he does have to split that sub with Twitch somehow, so maybe he losing bread. But if he get it all back from the chat, which he's like, hey man, whatever y'all gift, I'll gift. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gift 1,000, my nigga, I'll gift 1,000 too. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta gift that 1,000 first. You know what I'm saying? He trying to bait niggas to gift everything, right? I ain't know he was doing this method. That's kind of crazy, bro.
We almost there. I gave y'all 10 minutes for subs, and I had
like, damn, y'all hear his voice, bro? He sounds so like sad, bro, like so desperate. Damn, Kai, it must have been 4 a.m. when he did this part, because my nigga do sound tired.
To match y'all. Welcome to Steals and Deals. Doing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kai Cenat tried a new method on Mafiathon 3 and gained 3,000 plus subs in 1 minute. Bro, god damn, that's insane. 3,000 subs in 1 minute. This nigga is doing his thing, bro. Even if he don't hit that 1 mil, he's still doing his thing. Broke a whole record. That's crazy. I know you want the mil though. Hey, keep going, my boy. I can't fault you for it. But this is pretty creative, bro. From what it seems like. I don't understand it all the way. I ain't gonna lie. My brain a little bit smooth, but this seemed to be pretty creative. He not just begging like he was on that other clip. So let's give him some benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
We are at the final hour of the subathon. Technically not the final hour of the subathon. This ends at day 30 if the timer goes off. If that timer hits 0, I'm repeating to everybody. If that timer hits 0, chat, the stream ends. But if it don't hit 0, it continues. Each sub is 3 seconds, but y'all about to use a power hour, which for a whole entire hour, the seconds of a sub are doubled.
And he's had to introduce those tactics multiple times throughout the stream in order.
I can't help but wonder why he's doing all this, why he's so adamant about hitting 1 mil subs. Maybe he just wants to be the undisputed GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's competition up there that he wants to prove that he's better than, because my nigga already got so much money, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a money thing. It's probably a pride thing. You feel me? And bro, pride is the devil. You heard the J. Cole song? He tried to warn. He tried to warn us, bro. You don't need to hit 1 mil to be the GOAT, my nigga. You still great, man. You still great. You gotta claim that. You gotta claim that validation for yourself, my boy. Just because you beat somebody else, I don't know who you competing with. If you competing with speed, bro, you know what I'm saying? There's no need to compete with nobody else, bro. Like, who doing it like you, big bro? No glaze. But you Kai Cenat, my nigga, you doing your thing, bro. You feel me? You don't gotta look at nobody else but yourself. You already did it. You already accomplished it, bro. You beat the game, my nigga. Good job. Congrats. Now just stream because you want to stream. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and live your life. Take care of your loved ones. Like, you don't need to hit this 1 mil, bro. This weak ass little 1 mil, nigga. Fuck that shit. You way bigger than that shit, bro. On God.
To extend the length of how long the subathon goes, which again, a lot of people would look into and say, yo, this is a testament as to it going down. This feels like he's begging. This feels like et cetera, et cetera. I think that this is just an indictment on streaming culture as a whole. I think the crux of a lot of it is quote unquote begging culture, quote unquote. He's a live entertainer. This goes to a good cause. And ultimately, if you have an issue with just like the general notion of donating to a streamer as a whole, I think that that's perfectly fine. But I wouldn't overall, you know, say that this whole thing is a begathon, because if that theory exists, then isn't every subathon a begathon? I think one of the biggest indictments and criticism that I have, and these are my personal beliefs, the other ones were, you know, those of others, is that there is an authenticity problem when it comes to streaming. And I think that once you veer away from that, especially when it comes to content creation, you run into this issue where people are not feeling connected with the content creator anymore, which is the reason why they consumed you. It's the reason why they cut the cords. It's the reason why they turned off cable TV, is because everything felt inauthentic, overproduced. It felt like a television show. It was ultimately a big place for ads just to be. But the closer and closer you move to that as a content creator, you start to lose that audience that did ultimately gravitate towards that.
That felt like a big sleepover with him and all of AMP, right? You'd always...
Damn, who this? Yo, Kai. You might want to tap in with her, my nigga. Listen to what she talking about. She look good. You look good. I don't know what race you is, you know what I'm saying, but you look good.
See Duke getting full, Phantom doing his Phantom text every time. I like putting his streams in the background as I work. And those streams kind of reminded me of just the times when I would have sleepovers with my friends. Just do stupid shit back when I was his age, right? So I just feel like those are just some fun times.
Now, what I say is an overall Mafiathon 3 is a failure.
You look real good for your age, by the way, man.
No, to be quite honest with you, Cenat is still going and is still on pace to do 1 million subs or whatever his ultimate goal is. It could be plus, you know, viewership, plus followership, plus all these different things. He's on pace to do all those things. And to be honest with you, one way or not, he's gonna get it. I think that people can recognize and probably should be okay with the fact that they might have grown out of some sort of content and maybe that's not for them. But to do the whole like sweeping indictment thing, that's where I kind of probably draw the line. Because for the most part, I feel like this is just a higher produced version of the previous ones, which is ultimately the end goal. I think that a lot of content creators start doing content for a couple different reasons, but probably one of the main ones is that they saw something on a big screen and want to replicate it for themselves. And with the capital and ability through brands and sponsorships, if Kai can pull that off, if Duke can pull that off, if I can pull that off, if any content creator can pull that off, they're most likely going to pull that trigger. But do I think that this means that Cenat and streaming as a whole is void of criticism? Absolutely not. I think we have set a dangerous precedent, and this is probably the peak and the pinnacle of what people have been talking about for a long time. And there is a level of streaming fatigue that is just not talked about. I've covered it in another video, so I'm not going to belabor the point here, but there's a mix of a bunch of different problems that is plaguing the streaming community, and it's all coming to head right now. I do wonder what's going to happen in the future subathons. I think FaZe has one coming up next month, and the events to precede this, but it seems like a lot of people are looking to get more grounded with their communities, get into more niche and different spaces, because doing the same things that they've been doing for the past 2 to 3 years has been deemed as burnt out. And I think a lot of people from the viewer side and honestly from the creator side are honestly tired of it. It's starting to feel more like a job and us watching a television show as opposed to, you know, just kicking back with a dude from New York that I could relate to as a dude from Atlanta, Georgia. A dude, and I'm a dude, and we can kick back and relax. The slumber party thing. The lady already said it. But let me know what you guys think. If you think that this is like a big problem with streaming as a whole, not just a Kai thing, if you think that there's an issue with just Kai, if you think that you're done.
My main thing, bro, I just think niggas is haters, you know, because Kai, he just doing what he do. Just like everybody else can. He's choosing to do what he's doing. You can choose to do what you do. Whether you choose to ride his gat and glaze, that's cool, but like it's better uses for your time. Let's get that, you know what I'm saying, very clear. I just feel like if you coming on the internet and you not getting paid just to hate on a nigga, like it's okay to talk like, you know what I'm saying, crap about people, you know what I'm saying, in the comfort of your own crib, in front of your loved ones, in front of people, you know what I'm saying, that you can confide in because you just want to get that out. Even that is kind of like, but we all do it. But to get on the internet and record a video of just hating on a nigga, bro, it's like, what's the purpose? It's not putting no money in your pocket, bro. It's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting on here saying he begging for his house. It could be true. He got a goal to reach, my nigga. What? What you want from the boy, you know what I'm saying? Why not run it up off these niggas, man? If they paying, you know what I'm saying? You see how much he got? 3,000 subs in 1 minute, bro. If niggas is paying, why not exploit the glitch? You feel me? He trying to go for the stars, my nigga. You could do it too, but you over here glazing and shit. Like, stop, bruh. You feel me? Stop glazing. And Kai, I feel like you don't need to hit this mill, big bro. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, my nigga. You just gotta believe that you him, bro. You already is. You just gotta claim it for yourself, bro. The only opinion of yourself that matters is your own. And we go in the video on that note. We gotta stop putting so much stake into what other people think, into other people's lives, and really just focus on us. Focus on building the life we want. You know what I'm saying? Focus on building the person that we want to be in our own heads. Every time you're in a situation where you feel like, oh, am I living up to the standards I should be? Ask yourself if you're living up to your own standard. Am I proud of the person that I am? Am I proud to be the person? Hold on, I'm a cook, trust me. Hold on, give me a second. Am I showing up as the person that I want to be right now? And if the answer is yes, mission complete, my nigga. You can literally, you know what I'm saying? The game is done. Good job, my nigga. You beat it. You feel me? But yeah, bro, that's my thoughts on the, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing. Shout out Kai for doing his thing. Whether or not he hit the mill, it's probably gonna eat away at him. But just know you still did something that not a lot of niggas can say they did. And for that, you should be proud, bro. You feel me? But you should also just be proud being the nigga you is. You know what I'm saying? But if not, just know that you're doing a lot better than these niggas that's on the internet hating on you and shit. Indeed. Let me know what y'all thought of the video in the comments down below. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I certainly did. If you did, make sure to like the vid, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Love y'all. Peace.